Hello, my wonderful Leo friends. Welcome to your July 16th through 31st reading. Many blessings to you all. This is a collective reading for all Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your reading. With that being said, let's move right into the reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods, and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed reading. Thank you for your energy, Divine. And we have the Knight of Swords, the World card, the Nine of Rods, and the Empress. This is your core. We have relationship, love life, and spiritual life. We're going to start with our love flipped over here. I'm going to flip it back. We had a love flip. There we go. And we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, nice. The Libra Major Arcana of the Justice card. And the Fool, a new beginning. So this is absolutely beautiful new beginning coming in. And in career and finance, we're going to start off with the Seven of Pentacles. Wonderful investment, paying off. It's fruitful on the vine right now. Temperance, being patient as it develops. And looking forward into the future with a little bit of, nervous anxiety, a little bit of trepidation, but that's just because there's storm clouds, and just know that this will pass. This too shall pass. We will move forward. So we're going to start off with the Two of Swords. This is the energy of remembering that miracles don't happen logically. So it's saying suspend your logic, cross your swords and put them away. You only need your spiritual energy and your spiritual guidance. So get in your spiritual mind. Meditation is key here. If you have when you're stuck on something or you need something to move or manifest, you need to be in your meditation energy, in your spiritual energy. It is where the focus needs to happen. That's where you'll get your divine information. And you have a beautiful Knight of Swords here, which is like a lightning bolt of energy coming through very fast. So it's a divine idea, divine guidance. It can also be a message or some kind of action that happens. Whatever it is catapulting you, because you've got the World card, which is a new cycle beginning. It also means standing in your power. This is the most empowered card as far as coming up in the world, being in a place of reverence, stepping through into a higher level. These are all very strong energies, very, very, very strong in that solar plexus chakra energy, the will and the success you're seeing. So as you have the success, you still have one last piece to finish. You're not fully materialized yet, but you can still see some of the progress. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel, they're telling me. So that's what I'm getting. So don't be afraid to keep pressing forward. Don't give up, even though it may feel exhausting right now, and some of you may be at a holding pattern for one thing or another, but don't think that that's a stopping place. It's just a catch your breath place. Then we have the Empress. The Empress is the moment of the universe stepping in with that creative energy. This is where all creativity comes from, the connection to the muse. Now, sometimes this means actual creation of life itself. It can be creation of an idea or a project or something, you can tactile touch, something that's like a book or music or whatever it is. This is the energy. This is the moment the seed is sown and it actually takes hold. So it is the beginning, right? The birthing of it. Now you're getting the blessing of the universe with you in that energy. So we have the Ace of Cups here, which is absolutely beginning a new cycle. The phases of the moon here. And then you have the all-seeing, all-knowing eye of the universe, with the Ace of Cups. So this is the blessing of the highest holy order of divine. This is what it can give you. It can show you, let's start a new beginning. Now let's bring in some knowledge from your DNA, right? Some of that beautiful ancient knowledge of the wisdom of the universe and the DNA of all creation in this cup. This is the elixir of life, the Holy Grail. So it can be a new love relationship. It can be a new beginning in your life in some way. This is the right decision being made. That Justice card is the Libra Major Arcana. And again, and it's very seldom that I don't get one of these together. So every time, once in a while, one will show up by themselves. But most always, if it's not in this deck, it's in this deck. I get these two cards. And there's always a backup on it. And the Eight of Swords is another one. They all have blindfolds on, and they're all in a place of letting their higher energy manifest. Now, this one's doing it from her third eye energy. And you can see there's light here, and you can see the light right there in the top of that. Now this one, she's using her palm chakras. She's literally standing, and when your hands are up like this is receiving energy from divine, focusing it on the right thing. So focusing it on the goal, staying in balance, and letting the universe help you through this process. Now I want you to see how these two energies, you've got this light coming down, it's actually creating this octahedron shape here. So I think that's a beautiful connection with these two cards end to end like that. Then you have the Fool. The Fool is the 0 in the Major Arcana, and this is bringing you the energy of having a new beginning, stepping into it very smoothly. No issues, no bobbles, not upsetting the apple cart. Very much in a place of moving forward in the right direction and not being worried about dropping anything. So he's making a very smooth transition. This is the cycle of life, that 0 in the Major Arcana, the unbroken circle of life. And it means an ending and a new beginning simultaneously. So all of these energies are lining up very strongly about this new beginning that's happened here with this World card. Now, some of the moments of pause is the waiting on the fruition, okay? So listen, everything may not happen all on the same day, but you have to be open to allow the universe to keep continuing to ripen it on the vine, because once it's ripe, it's harvest time. So this is where we're in a place of realizing that we are open for this. And again, the universe is telling you, don't give in to the fear of waiting for it to come to life. Don't lose heart because there's a pause or a wait, because this is Temperance, and Temperance is Sagittarius Major Arcana, but it's also the Archangel Uriel. Uriel is the keeper of divine light, the source of all things. She's the keeper of it, the protector of it. She's bringing liquid from the fire and putting it into another cup. She's doing alchemy. And then she brings it and turns it into pixie dust, which is kind of sprinkled out there for you. So she's helping to bring in synchronicity. She's in charge of all divine thoughts, actions, and circumstances. And synchronicity and serendipity are her wheelhouse. So you will not go wrong by allowing Temperance. And that's the whole thing about Temperance. It means be patient. Okay, whenever you're smithing something and you're doing, heating metal or doing any kind of work like that, if you rush it, you ruin it. So you have to be at a place of allowing it to do its thing. That's what it's talking about. You can't force fruit to ripen. You can't force things fast. You've got to let them do their organic thing. Can't make a tree grow any faster than it's going to grow. We have the Queen of Cups here saying, don't be in fear. There's a storm looking out there, but it's just a little shower. It's nothing crazy. It's not the great flood, okay? So we're just weathering another little thundercloud. It's no big deal. Don't be in fear. Now, here we go. You're not going to not go forward. It's just, don't even waste your energy about worrying about the future. It will come when it comes. Things will do what they're going to do, and we will move like we're supposed to move. That's just it. Be in a place of allowing and receiving, and being in a place of awareness. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Leo, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed reading. Thank you so much, Divine. Well, those popped up on top, so they'll be the next one. We have the Seven of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. That's the little bit of weight that had two cards stuck together. The Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Rods, Archangel Michael, the King of Swords, the Eight of Swords. See, I knew that was coming. She's got her blindfold on. You've got the Scorpio Major Arcana, the Death card, the alarm going off and the worry because you're waiting. Remember, we're not going to be in fear when we wait. This is just being in a place of knowing that it's happening, and it's giving you a time period. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's the charm. We have the Four of Cups here, and the Four of Cups is an offer being made or some kind of something coming toward you that you're underestimating, because you're looking down here going, I already have these three, I don't need this. But honey, this is the Holy Grail. This is that cup. This is coming from the hand of God. The hand of the universe is giving you that cup. So please, it is no ordinary cup, and make room. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes we think, I have enough of these, I don't need it. No, you give it to somebody else. No. You take the cup. You can give these cups to somebody else. You take the one that's for you, sweetie. It's not that it won't come back to you. It's just that you're going to delay it, okay? The Knight of Swords. Very fast-moving energy, and it all busts loose at the same time. So that is my dump truck load of blessings. That is my coined phrase for the Seven of Cups. Absolutely somebody showing up in your front yard with a dump truck load of whatever it is that you've been asking for. And that means you're going to be just hot after it, trying to get it all taken care of and organized and done. So we have this just an avalanche of blessings, which is never a bad thing. It just is a lot of work. So we have the World card, being in a place of reverence and happiness and joy and feeling very accomplished. But there's still the pause. So you may be getting things, all your ducks in a row, and doing what you're doing and knowing that you have the pause, because we're all kind of in the quote-unquote pause. We're in the hunker down. So the good thing is that this Five of Pentacles means it's all sitting there waiting to be revealed, or waiting for the right timing. It hasn't been exposed to you yet. You haven't turned around and seen it yet. But don't be in a place of a pity party, because that's not necessary. It's there. It's just in the unseen realm. It hasn't popped through in the visible. Remember, our human eyes are very limited, and we can only see the spectrum of colors that's present. There's so much more out there. So the Nine of Wands is where you're just feeling like, man, this has been a very long journey, and I am a little bit exhausted. So rest. Allow yourself to rest. Don't worry about it. Enjoy your family. Stay connected to your soulmate or your soul family energy. This is all about the people we've made bonds with in our spiritual energy. Many lifetimes have gone through with these same energies, and we are helping each other get through them together. So it doesn't have to be your actual physical family. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Then we have the Empress energy. This is a beautiful healing energy of the universe coming in for whatever you felt like was a disaster here, or whatever's kicked you in the shins and made you feel like you kind of had to take a breath and took the wind out of your sails. You've already been provided for. So as soon as it's time to move forward, don't belabor it. Dust yourself off and move on. We don't want to be in a pity party over it. We just have to move forward when it's time to move forward. continuing to feed the energy of loss only creates more loss. There's the universal blessing. Boom. We love that. This is the energy of a new beginning. And look at that. The 10 of Rods. You break through. That's that breakthrough moment from that 9 to the 10. So, this is that beautiful flourishing energy. This may be someone doing their own business, working for themselves, and or working from a new location or multiple locations. It does show working from home or in the home. And then we have the Justice card, right decision being made. The Libra Major Arcana, also being focused on your goal. Don't let anybody pull you off of that. Then we have the King of Swords, Archangel Michael. This is the energy of being in a place of focus, protection, and moving obstacles. This is the beautiful energy of obstacles being removed by this Archangel, very strong. And the Fool card, new beginning, one ending, beginning simultaneously, just stepping from one thing to the next. Now, don't let yourself get too hung up on trying to be in the now or in the moment of having to make a decision, like you're trying to force a decision and you've got all these options. But these options aren't where you need to be. You need to be in your, remember, suspend your logic. Miracles and supernatural events do not happen through logic. Logic is almost the stump or the bane. They're telling me the bane of the existence of miracles is logic. So don't get hung up on needing to make sense of it. Believe me, there's so much going on in this world. Miracles don't make sense, and neither do supernatural events. So, lightning doesn't make sense. They've been trying to put it in a bottle forever, and they haven't managed it. Somehow they've managed to route it around, but they can't really contain it and keep it generated, right? They don't even know where it actually comes from. So, 7 of Pentacles is the energy of bringing something into existence that is now on the vine, ready for its ripening moment. So it's still green. It's not time to pick it. And then you have the Death card. This is death to the old way. This is a cleansing moment. This is purification. This is allowing yourself to cut loose of all the old and to let yourself move forward in a new beginning. This is the cosmic garbage man. Let go of all the drama and move forward. Beautiful energy of Temperance, Sagittarius Major Arcana. So you got Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. These are the energies around you that are action energies, okay? So having this moment where this beautiful Temperance and this Archangel Uriel and Archangel Michael are here to help you. This is a beautiful energy. So don't get in this. This is a pity party for sure, deluxe. This is an absolute breakdown of faith. When you have this 9 of Swords energy, this is being way more into your fear than you are into your faith. So all of these swords that are lined up here, she put there. Every one of these blocks is self-inflicted. She's posted them all. Now she's painted herself into a corner. She can't leave the room because she's barred the door with all these swords. And she's just sitting there crying. So understand, if you have the energy of fear that outweighs your energy of get it and stand up and let's do this, then your faith can't bring you through your fear. Just look at this 9 of Swords as an alert that this big moment's happening. The breakthrough is coming. The universe has your back, quite literally, with this Ace of Cups. It is ready to help you. You just have to stand up and go forward. And so she does. She stands up. She dusts herself off. And even though she's a little nervous, here comes the timekeeper. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. 3rd time's the charm. And off you go into your new beginning. So, I guess that's telling you when it's going to happen, my Leo friends. Go for it. Many blessings to you all. This is a fabulous reading. I'm so happy to deliver it to you. Have a wonderful second half of July, and I'll see you again in August. Namaste.